returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him being so successful.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, this defense was ready for go-ons against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Lots of running room. Turning on the Jets. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off.
Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Smashes it with the stiff arm. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He might want another play. Gets the back moving. Going to sling it on second down. Touchdown, Volunteer! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And I think everybody holds their breath when that QB is back to throw and he's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets out of the end zone and avoids the safety.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Runs for the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The Vols really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. This is a designed run. He's loose. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts, and the power read, and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's going to score. Touchdown ball.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna let it fly. He's got it on the right. Wide open spaces. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Touchdown Tigers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
A nice job finishing this first half, but we're not done. I'm really curious to see here, Reese. Are they going to go for it? Yeah, you could tie this game up, or you could go into the half down 1. Kind of an interesting decision early for this offense.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. He's looking to throw. He won't make it in. Stopped just short on the 2-point conversion attempt, and that's how this first half will come to a close. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. Across the 40 outbounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Gets it out fast. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Sets up the screen. Oh, out of space. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the 1st and goal. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Under fire. Big guy smells it. Looking for room, and he's not going to get there. The defense comes up with a huge stop. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks his tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position of the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate. They ain't have it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now on the move.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Fighting off the defender. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They want that clock to run. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down, and the defense has no choice but to sell out to stop the run. Now they'll run it to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It is good. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them. A 5-point lead here in the 4th. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Durham. He's out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Clock is stopped, and that's enough for a 1st down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.